for more on this story, we can bring in Dr. Shama Mohamed, spokesperson of the Congress Party, who took part in this march and also participated at the tail end today in Srinagar. Great to have you with us here on France 24. What, in your opinion, has this Unite India March achieved?
Thank you so much for having me on France 24. Well, it has achieved a lot. When the march started, there was a different opinion of our party as well as of Mr. Gandhi. It has all changed right now. Nobody expected us to continue with it. They said they thought Mr. Gandhi would stop in between, but no, he was determined, he was disciplined, and very determined to finish the yatra. It started on 7th of September and ended today in Srinagar. I'm right now here. It started off to fight the hatred spreading in this country, to fight against the price rise, to fight against social polarization, to fight against the unemployment, and also to fight against almost the death of democracy in India. I mean, we are told what to eat, what to wear, whom to marry, whom not to marry, which film has to be banned, what film could be showing what scenes, which is the color of the bikini of the lead actress should be. I mean, we need to get rid of all this. We need to be together. And that's very important for a diverse country like India with different languages, different religions, different castes. And if you bring in hatred here, it's a time bomb. It's ticking time bomb.
Now, last year, the Congress Party elected a new president to lead the party forward. But at the same time, Rahul Gandhi began this march. So it begs the question, who is calling the shots at the top of the Congress Party?
See, the party president is Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge. He looks into the organization. Every appointment is done by him. Rahul Gandhi is leading the party, is spreading the message of the party. I mean, of course, he's the former president of the party. He's the leader of our party, and he has the right to do that. I mean, every party has their leaders. Now, in the Bharat Jodo Party, you have the president is J.P. Nadda, but who's calling the shots there? The Narendra Modi and Mr. Amit Shah. So you can't point fingers at the Congress Party and ask who's calling the shots here. Of course, at least ours is the only party in India which had an election for the Congress president, a very transparent election, which was there, which the media highlighted, which the media wrote about every other day. And we said which are our delegates, where the delegates are, how many delegates are voting. And finally, the winner of that election was Mr. Kharge. And the other candidate was Dr. Tharoor. So we had a transparent election. No other party in India has it. Even the Bharatiya Janata Party appoints its president. And it's given an extension for Mr. Nadda right now. So we have been very transparent. And when Mr. Gandhi started it out, the reason being is that a lot of people had grievances, but they're not able to bring it to us because the media is not reporting the actual India. So Rahul Gandhi said that Mr. Modi talks about Man Ki Baat, where he comes in, our Prime Minister, once in a month and gives talks to us. We listen. And here there is something called Jan Ki Baat, where he's listening to people. Rahul Gandhi, where he goes out there and listens to people, listens to their grievances, listens to their problems, and wants to bring about solutions to these problems.
I want to ask you about that because people say, yes, people I've spoken with, both in India and outside, say this is great that Rahul Gandhi has done this march. He's attracted crowds, he attracted members of the other parties as well. But is that enough for the Congress looking to next year's general election?
Of course. I mean, you have to remember 2004 election. There was not a joint opposition as such. There were no pre-poll many alliances. There were a lot of post-poll alliances. So we will fight as the Congress Party, which is the principal opposition right now in this country. And then we were going to see about it. It is not about joint opposition. We didn't start this march to bring the opposition together. We started the march to stop the hatred in this country, as I mentioned before, the social polarization, the communal disharmony, and the divisions happening in society and all those sort of issues.
So is the opposition going to band together looking at the elections next year?
Well, when it comes to that time, we will look into how it can be done, whether we can have as many pre-poll alliances or it's going to be post-poll. We don't know. But elections are a year and a half away. And I think decisions will be taken at that point of time. But of course, we would like everybody. In fact, we invited many opposition parties today. Many of them made it. Some of them could not make it, but they have sent their good wishes to us.
Shama Mohamed, we're going to have to leave with that. Thank you very much for joining us on the program today.
Thank you.